Soundsystem, and that's where I'm at right now. We have recently built a sound system called a Mighty Sound System. Me, the brethren, Jarumbo, and Rasai Marks. We developed a sound system and built it from straight scratch from our hands, built up the boxes, and now we just been playing dances, stringing up sound system sessions. So that's what we've been doing right now. Recording, that's what I've been up to lately. And like you said, you come into the studio and we have this reasoning, so we're gonna have a lot to catch up on. So yeah, right now just works. I'm gonna have a recording session hopefully later today, tomorrow as well. But my background, like my upbringing was, like I said, around a lot of music as a young age. And everybody knows a lot of reggae music, roots music, and I give thanks because the people around me in my community, they put in their work for bringing the music to where it is at today. So I give thanks, and I just keep it moving, music progressing, and that's it. More songwriting and more recording and engineering.
And so what about influences, Johnny? What would you say are your major influences? Because you definitely got the vibration going here, brother. That's why I love coming here. It's such a simple studio and everything, but the vibe.
Well, like I said, the influence would be back to all the foundation people back in Jamaica. His Majesty's a big influence. Marcus Garvey.
Yeah, man.
Big influences. The freedom fighters, all them, Stephen Nico, all them, you know, and the ones that we have today, Mutabaruka and Profile, the Rastafari, and you know,
there's some heavy influences, brother.
Yeah. So, but the music influence would be, like I said, back in the 70s when reggae music was being made, the golden era they call it. All those engineers back then, the musicians influenced me. I can't really put it all in a pot, because it'll be a big old pot full of many ingredients. But I should start off with, like, well, my Studio 24, as I said, developed it over the years. It's up and running now. We're in the live room, and we have the mixing room, and soon I'm trying to build a dub cutting room. So we just got the whole facility going. But like I said, my influences would be like Jojo, who came from Channel 1, because he built the studio down in Maxfield Avenue.
So in regards to your new work that you're doing here in Studio 24, what would you like to say about that? I mean, are you just mainly Irie Vibe and Rastafari, or are you willing to open your arms to everybody?
Well, right now, really, like I said, San Diego's very fertile when it comes up to reggae. Fertile when it comes up to producing. I think more than ever right now, reggae music's fertile, as in there's many labels, many producers, many musicians that are releasing music on vinyl as well. So I think it's fertile. So for me,
well, you just recently did a vinyl.
I put out. That's true. I put out my first 45 7-inch. The Living Ain't Easy.
Yeah, man.
Bandcamp, and I have some copies still. But for the most part, yeah, just reggae music, because since we live in San Diego, which is roots capital.
Well, about the new movement with vinyl.
Well, the vinyl right now outsold CDs, so we just got to keep that going, you know. Vinyl outsold CDs. Nobody wants to really get CDs again. So all the people that are pressing vinyl or cutting vinyl, they're doing good. The economy is going.
Vinyl, if you got an ear, vinyl's better, no doubt.
Because you play it on sound systems, or you play it on your hi-fi.
I mean,
play it on your stereo.
CD is digital, and it is what it gets, and it gives you what it's almost like weed. What you can put in is what it is.
Yeah, the demand of vinyl right now is good, so that's what.
What I want to say is vinyl has a certain richness to it that the CD can't capture for some reason.
For some people, it's all binary. CDs are binary. It's all 1 and 0. You know. The way vinyl is way different. It's you master it and then you cut it into the lacquer, or you cut it.
We're gonna have to do a vinyl Linda Chicana, bro.
Yeah, So it's all different. The dynamics are different in vinyl. Some say CD's better. Some say vinyl better. But the fact is, vinyl outsources
your ears.
CDs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Almighty made your ears.
Vinyl did outsource CDs.
And when those ears say yes, that's when you know.
And that's why I say it's big. It's pretty fertile right now. Out here in San Diego, because everybody is. When I mean fertile, I mean everybody's producing music.
And that's why grassroots is so important right now. You said fertile ground. Grassroots is we're planting our own, baby. Yep. It's us. Now, you know what I'm saying? And we've gone through so much to get to this point because of that 500-year period of the doctrine of discovery, according to Native people, was prophesized. America was prophesized, and all this was meant to happen. You know what I mean? But that 500-year period is over now.
Yeah.
You know, and we have to start from scratch because, one, this government we know will lie to us, okay? And they're not going to tell us the damage that has been done to the economy or to money itself after the attack on the World Trade Center. Okay, so much money, gold, and information was lost that money more than likely is invalid right now.
Yeah,
they're just waiting to tell us.
All the guys in a jacket and tie. All those guys in a jacket and tie, the big criminals in the big office, you know. They do.
What I want to say is Babylon has already fallen.
Yeah, Babylon,
and we have to, like you said, with the young people, be there for them to bring them in, because they're the ones that count. But they're the ones that are going to have to work the fertile ground.
Yeah, the youth.
And the problem with working fertile ground is hard work. And if we're not willing to put the work in, then the change will never come.
Exactly. So,
okay, and His Majesty was the first to point that out to us.
Just gotta keep it moving, and like I said, right now in vinyl format, that's where we're putting everything in the music is on vinyl format. No disrespect to any other format.
No.
CDs, MP3s.
It's obvious that it's the new cutting edge.
Is that
it's going back.
Vinyl.
Go back to the roots.
CDs and sound systems play it.
True.
We play it through dub plates and stuff like that.
Brother, what would you say your plans are for the future? I'm curious because I love the vibe here, man.
Well, the plans for the future, well, like I said, get the music going. So we're in the live room now, right? We have the control room, the mixing room, and I'm trying to get a dub plate cutting room, mastering room, separate from.
You got the yardy out there too, man.
We have
bring
the
vibe,
studio.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing I plan for the future. Just keep the music developing, keep the music progressing, bring more artists, more productions, more musicians, and that's it. Scout talent, because time passes. As you know, time don't wait for nobody. So as a young man right now, and you have a lot of passion and ambition, the thing is just to keep it going into what you love to do. And you build a studio, and you build a label, and now it's just to keep on going. Because for me, I see it in a longevity sense. Where will the music be down the line 20 years from now, 25 years from now? Because remember, back then, nobody really knew roots music was going to be big how it is today, especially down in Jamaica. So, yeah, right now, that's for the plans for the future. And down in Jamaica, I would really like to have a lot of youths down there. You know, about youths, maybe even build a studio down there, or just scout talent musicians down there, bring them into the studio, because there's a lot of talent down there, and a lot of youths that have some ideas, and you know,
respect, sir.
They just have no guidance. You just gotta give the youth some guidance.
Well, I just want to say on my part, I'm thankful for you.
Dub plate cutting as well.
Yeah, man. I'm
trying to get into dub plate cutting, where you know, you cut the dub plate and get a dub machine, and you know, just a lot of
roots,
music,
man.
Yeah, just roots.
Because that's what it's all about, is getting the job done. You know,
and networking too, like networking with the musicians you bring, networking with yourself, and that's it. Just also educating a lot of people about the publishing side of it. That's about the plans also in the future, educating musicians who don't know about distribution, publishing, or
they're the ones that take all the wealth, but it's so simple to become a publisher yourself. Hey, educate. That rhymes, and that's poet didn't even know. But what I want to say is I'm thankful for you inviting me over, brother. It was a time well spent. I'm interested in spending more time with you in a sitting down situation. I know we decided to do this because over the time I was working here, we've had great conversation.
the way you come and reason with me is a very great reasoning, and as yourself, is an elder, so you carry a lot of wisdom.
Thank you.
For like myself, he's a youth, to carry it to the next youth.
Yeah, man. That's why. That's one of the reasons I'm here too.
He's a Rasta youth,
But what I want to say, like I started out, to everybody, and it's the best and most direct way to understand it and listen to it. Pato Bantan reciting His Majesty's speech to the United Nations in 1964, and listen to it and listen to it religiously, because His Majesty's words are there. He's breaking the 7 seals of life, and this is something that's been hidden away. CIA, FBI, America, they don't want us to know His Majesty's words. That's why they put him in jail and said that they were starving people and everything, and whatever lies they made up. Okay, so my point is, listen to His Majesty's words. The key to changing are there. The understanding, the forgiveness, the peace, love, kindness, and the true meaning of liberty, compassion, and equality. He was the only one speaking about those things before World War II, and they didn't listen to him. They made a deal with fucking Hitler instead, and they got their asses handed to them. So nowadays, we know this, and it's in that speech. So I'm going to end it the way I started it. Listen to Pato Bantan's recital of His Majesty's speech. And God bless, and I'm thankful, and I see nothing but positive vibrations and light below you, above you, and all around you. Jah Rastafari.
That's it. One love.